Hey guys, I have a very special episode today. For the last over 10 years, I've been wanting my husband to share his story about how he started his manufacturing company, Quality Air Equipment, but being such a private guy, he has always said no to me. And today I had an opportunity to document it because he got an opportunity to take through 14, 15 students, high school students through his factory to inspire them. And so because it was an opportunity for him to inspire kids, which was meaningful to him, he said yes. And then he also said yes to me filming him, taking them through the business and also telling his stories. So check out this video as we take you through his manufacturing company that he's been running for over 20 years, as well as the story of how he started his business, as well as a comparison between my online business and his offline business.
We started installing air conditioning, sort of things led on to another, and we ended up having someone approach us many years ago to start selling their products that he was importing from China. So we decided to sort of give it a chance, and that's when Quality Air was created. Installing was getting a bit hard for us as well, like at the time, and because we had both going, it was mentally draining as well, because you're sort of running from one business to another and you're sort of not doing anything right, you're half focused on each thing, So we had to really make a decision, either give that up or give this company up, which was a lot smaller at the time. And I don't know, I think, because we were climbing in roofs all the time and it was sort of hard on us. And fiberglass insulation, you're coming home itchy every day. It was sort of something that we thought it would be the best option to get rid of that one. And we managed to sell that business 24 years ago. And we focused on this one. And since we did that, I think once you move your focus from focusing on two things and focus on the one, the business has thrived. And it's the same with life as well. Whatever you focus on, you'll achieve greater results. Because we had both going, we were making stuff for the other business. So Quality Air was making stuff for the other company of ours. And people were finding out and they said, oh, we heard you're making stuff, can you make stuff for us as well? So it just started sort of small. We started from one product, something we were buying in. So we thought, something easy we can make, and we started thinking, So we started manufacturing one product and then just slowly sort of expanded. And you can't just go into a business like this and think you're going to do everything at once, because it's never going to happen. You've got to start, and again with life as well, you've got to start small, and as long as you can improve every day, at the end of the year you'll have a lot of improvements. And take that on for 23 years later, that's what happens, So if you can continue to grow bit by bit every day, no matter which part of your life it is, business, marriage, or whatever it is, schooling, life, friendship, whatever it is, I think if you focus, whatever you focus on, you'll actually achieve, and you'll get the best potential results you can. So always give your best.
Guys, you remember the dot to dot sort of activity? Have you ever done that? You follow the number from dot to dot,
Like 1, 2,
and then eventually towards the end you see the bigger picture, right? But in the beginning it's like, oh, I just got to go to the next step, and then the next step, and the next step. And slowly but surely the picture begins to emerge, right? And so a lot of what you're saying, right? And so a lot to be with life as well. So one decision at a time.
One thing, step by step, you're never going to start at the top. You're always going to start, whatever you do, you're always going to start at the bottom. No matter which part of your life you're looking at, you always start small and you grow. As long as you're growing every day and your visions are there and you're surrounding yourself with people you know, that you look up to, and you have mentors that have done who you want to become. I think they're keys to life, you know.
The dynamic is very, very different, right? Like he's a traditional business, manufacturing, blue collar workers who need to be hands-on, and I'm a more professional services and online, and all of the people that work with me were seeking freedom too. They didn't want to work for a corporation. That's why they were seeking freedom. And so for the last, many years, the friction between us is me wanting him to realize that you can have the freedom too, even if you have a manufacturing business. Why don't you maybe not work on the weekend? How about you work 8 hours and not 10 hours, How about you just basically, maybe take turn with your brothers and take a day off once a month. So if you don't intentionally do that, you'll get stuck into just work. So that is where we're at, and now he's finally maybe seeing it.
So the blessing of actually, having a relationship with both, and you guys, you're going to see this, is that like I mentioned, you have a private life and then you got your work life, right? And so, but they cross over, and it's very important that you have that right balance, that you are grounded and centered in that, because it spills out into every area of your life, right? And so that's the blessing to see, that inspiring to see. Like, we make decisions in life, guys, and those decisions take us places, and it can be a real blessing to your future spouse and to your family if you get this correctly. All right, so I'm seeing it in their lives, and it's been a blessing.